Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to talk about the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, which is something that goes on throughout the year all over the States. I don't live in the States, I live in Canada, but there was one in Puyallup, Washington, which is about a 3.5 hour drive from where I live. And so I was able to rope in my mom to come and spend the weekend to kind of get away. And then I spent one day wandering around and doing make and takes and doing a lot of shopping and meeting people. And it was so fun. So if you are Canadian or American and there is one within a few hours of you, I definitely recommend it. And I thought today I would share a few pictures of what I saw and did when I was there, and then also some of the activities that I did when I was there, some of the make and takes. So I didn't take any classes, but I did some make and takes, and you can just do them as you walk around and join in as you see there's room available at the tables. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is my second year going. And when you get there, you pay and you get this bag, and it sometimes has stuff in it, but this year was empty, but that's okay. It was perfect for shopping, so that was great. And then you also get the show guide, which tells you all about it. So Puyallup, Washington, this was the weekend that it happened. I was so excited. I had been looking forward to this. These were the different companies that came and the exhibitors, and that's kind of how they laid out. So the entrance was here, and you would walk in through here. And yeah, I think the first thing when I walked in that I noticed, I think, was the scrap. That was the first thing I noticed as I walked in. Basically, I did a full walk around, and then I stopped at a couple places, did some make and takes. I kind of had it in my head that I was going to do one or two make and takes first, then do some shopping, so I wasn't lugging things around the whole time. I love that they always have a massage therapist. I mean, I've never actually used a massage therapist, but what a great idea, because if you're cropping and doing stuff all weekend, like, that's definitely necessary. And yeah, they have really different stuff that you don't necessarily get online, and it's great to see things in person. So here's the show schedule. I'm just gonna hold that up a little bit closer. And yeah, so it goes all the way from March to October, which is great. And the bottom one that says Ontario, CA, is Ontario, California, not Ontario, Canada. Just to clarify for my Canadian friends. This year they had Echo Park paper, although from what I heard when talking to one of the owners there, they probably won't come back because they did not do well in Washington. This was their first year there, and he had said they weren't very busy, and they even gave us some special deals on some paper packs because of that. Yeah, so that's the show guide, and in here I have the cards I made. And I also had, that's a make and take from Scrap That, so I will show you. So this was the make and take for Scrap That. It's a company out of New Jersey. They don't have an online store, but they always have really good prices, especially on things like Simple Stories. And they always have like a whole wall of $2 items, and then they have kits for really reasonable. I had just recently bought a bunch of kits. Otherwise, I probably would have bought a bunch of things there. So that's the pin I got from them. I don't really collect pins, but he gave it to me and I didn't want to say, I felt bad and I just kind of grabbed it. The make and take for them, they either do a Simple Stories page kit or they do a card kit. This year they did a page kit, and because it was a page kit, he said you could just take it home, and it was $5. So I took it. I liked how it was something that could be anytime. So it's like, it just says today, laugh and love. And I have a couple simple stories page kits, and I haven't actually put them together yet. So I'm super excited to try that. And then the other make and takes I did, I actually made something. So I went to Trinity Stamps, and I had to kind of wait around for this one because it was so busy. I loved this one, and the person who was running the make and takes was, his name's Serge Anderson, and I'm hopefully saying his name right. He was so wonderful. He was so lovely and helpful, and he was such a good teacher. So we made this whole thing together step by step. It's such a fun die, and I almost bought it, but I don't even remember why I didn't, to be honest. I think because I have a cupcake stamp and die set that I was thinking I can use that. I don't need this, but I love, love, love shaped cards. Like, there's something about shaped cards that, I don't know, I just love that you can make them different shapes. So I'm shocked I didn't walk away with that one, but that was super fun to make. And I already know this is going to my niece. Her birthday is in 2 weeks, so that one is spoken for. And they were $5. All the make and takes that I went to were $5. Another one I went to was Crafty Meraki, and this one was more kind of do your own thing. They would give you the products and some samples, and then you made it how you wanted. And so they have this beautiful like foil background paper, and this was all, it's that toner paper that you stick the foil on and then run it through in the laminator, and it gives you this foil look. And then they had these are some of their, they have some stamp and dies that look like this, but they also sell the ephemera. So these were the peonies, and I just thought a little happy birthday and put some little bling. They're really well known for their gems in that too. And so I, again, already spoken for, this is going to be for my sister-in-law. She loves peonies, so I thought that was perfect. They were really helpful there too. And then this one was from Cat's Scrappiness. And the boy who was working at this booth was so good. He was, I don't know, I'm going to guess, maybe 12, 13, I don't, something like that. Like young, very good at giving instructions. And he had this down, went step by step, asked us all kinds of questions, was so helpful and very, very kind and sweet. And they have these characters, and I cannot remember what these are called, these little guys, but they have them in all kinds of different stamps, and then they have their pre-colored ephemeras as well. And I love Harry Potter everything, so this was a happy surprise. And I love the background papers are all Harry Potter, and it has the little snitch and you're a magical friend. And again, this is spoken for. My friend's birthday passed, and I didn't send her a birthday card, and it was obviously meant to be, because now I've made her this beautiful one, and I'm going to give that to her. And the nice thing too was I was able, I got some extra pieces of this. Let me see if I can track it down. Oh, here we go. So you got an actual, when you did this one, you got a little kit in a bag. And so it came with some extra pieces to make other ones. So you got to take these with you too. Like, how adorable are these? Yes, please. Thank you. Love it. So I'm definitely making more cards with these. Now, those were my creating moments, my make and takes. There's my stamp, or my, not my stamp, my pin from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. So just showing that I created. I didn't want like a ton of these, so I just wanted one because I will add this to my scrapbook, and I took a couple pictures, and so I'll scrap that at some point in the next month or so, hopefully. And that's why I collect these. So those were my makes, and in my next video, I will show you what I bought. So stay tuned. See ya. Have a good one.